Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is one of my galactic download readings. Now I haven't done, and I'm not going to do, a reading for the Jupiter Saturn Conjunction. Mainly because it's such a big thing. And my style of reading is a little more is a little more specific, at least I like to think it is. So with the Jupiter Saturn conjunction, just thinking, even on the most basic level, the smallest level, never mind this mutation into air, and like a culmination and re-beginning of an 800-year cycle or of a 200-year cycle, it's still a 20-year cycle. So the changes that will announce are a big thing. And they're a long-term thing. Now, you've seen a show with myself and David Fischer, the astrologer, discussing, what was it we called it, 2020 season finale, looking at the solar eclipse that just went yesterday, to the conjunction itself, but smack bang in the middle of this, the Sun conjuncts the Galactic Centre. Now, the way I'm seeing this is the eclipse is certainly helping to reveal things and to literally eclipse things, get them out of the way. And so this particular galactic download, I mean, it happens this time every year. The Sun at 27 degrees Sagittarius something. It happens with a regularity, but with it being so tight in between the total, and I emphasize total, solar eclipse and the Jupiter Saturn conjunction, mutation into air, and all the other things that we discussed on the show, oh, link in the description down below just in case, then this download promises to be a good one, setting us up, one would hope, if one can receive the energies. And I'm not saying anybody can't, it's just some people may be a little more attuned than others. But the energies will find a way, as they always do. Energy is like water, it will find its way. And that's completely thrown me from what I was going to say. Yeah, right, that's it. Setting us up for the huge thing of this conjunction, of the great conjunction that's coming up. And now that is a more now thing. That is something that, even though I'm using oracle cards more than the tarot, that is something that we can look at that matches the lifespan of a YouTube video on this subject. Because the Jupiter Saturn conjunction, yeah, I don't think people are still going to be watching it in 2 months' time, never mind 19 years' time, as they come to the end of the effect of it. So this one is a lot more here and now. So as ever, there is links in the description below, as I said, for the 2020 season finale video that I did with David, for the Lunar Eclipse playlist. Your monthly playlist will be on the channel page. Is there any more videos I need to add to the description? Obviously, I haven't written it yet. I can't think so, but if I think of anything else, I'll put it down there. And there is the link to the Facebook page for this channel, as ever. Come and join the fun. I post these videos. I post the astrology weather forecast type videos that I'm watching. Not always on time, but then, you know, I watch it, then I post it. Or I watch it on my mobile phone, then get to my computer and post it, because for some reason I can't post it through my phone. Go figure. As ever, please do comment down below if the reading is appropriate to you, because I like to know that these readings, how can I put it, that they get home, that they get to wherever they are supposed to be. Because I do not imagine in the slightest that when I read for a zodiac sign, I'm reading for 1/12 of the population. It's for whoever sees it and whoever it's useful for. As ever, general reading rules apply. Roles can get reversed if another person appears in the reading, although with the spread that I'm planning, I don't think that'll happen. Timing is far from absolute, but as I've just discussed, the effect should be a little more now on the back of the eclipse, well, both eclipses. Oh yeah, solar eclipse listing down below. Never mind the lunar one, although that'll be there as well. But these are it's a beautiful energetic process, and it's getting towards the end of the year. We are getting out of 2020, and the 21st of December, the solstice. So we're going into a new astrological year. Can't wait, to be honest. So yeah, comment down below. Obviously, I'm a YouTuber. Please subscribe. Please like the video if you do like the video, and if you don't, tell me why. You know, put it in the comments. Be nice, obviously, because I will delete any nasty comments or spam comments, which I seem to get a lot of. So if you see any ones with like a time signature and going, oh, I really like you, or whatever it is that they're putting at the minute, then I haven't got around to deleting the spam yet, and YouTube hasn't caught it up. Right, so the reading is for the sign in the title. It's a bulk introduction. There will be a timestamp, as ever, in the description, so that you can watch your sun, your moon, and your rising. Probably not in that order. Sun, rising, moon, I would go. But with all this moon energy with the eclipses, the moon one is I think, just as important this time. Okay, let's bring up your cards. So Cancer, the very first thing that I saw being this first card, it says waning crescent 1, protection. But the first impulse that I got from it is that something is being carried, as you can see. Something is being carried from one place to another with great care, with great nurturing. There is that sense of protection, but I feel like it's the movement, the transition, the journey here that is important. Now, this is clarified immediately by the Lovers. Now, if you're Cancer rising, this is happening in your 6th house. That's your day-to-day stuff, your routine, your work, how you look after your health, you're getting up and brushing your teeth in the morning, that sort of thing. But there is a choice that you are making of something that you are wanting to protect, to nurture. I don't just want to say protect, I want to say nurture, because you know that it's time. It's time to take action, clarified by the Sun card. Now here at the end, we also have the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, which is indicating that if you take this action, things will grow and you will get a benefic harvest, a return on the investment that you are putting in. 6 of Pentacles here talks all about that investment, all about assigning value, and also of helping others, feeding others in this case, making sure that they have enough. And this role, this action takes makes a shift in your life, means that you are making a transition. The role that you play in your life is changing. This is something where for it to span out correctly, you need to pay attention to all the fine details. You need to pay attention to, right, I have started doing this. How can I do it better? How can I do it so that more of what I'm wanting to nurture will benefit? Because there is layers upon layers. I love this particular Queen of Cups in this deck, Spellcaster's Tarot. It always indicates to me that there are more secrets in that cup to come out, as this lady sits with her hand over the cup with a very knowing smile on her face, going, yeah, there's more yet. You haven't seen half. And that's what I feel with you, is that you can turn around to the world halfway through this process and go, you haven't seen half. Because this is something you will enjoy. We've got the Savouring Pleasure card now with the Chariot. So again, with Charon and transition, with that sense of journey in that first card, that you make a choice to go on because it is something that you love. It's something that, if it's something that you love, you need to pay attention to all the small details and enjoy a lot of those small details as well, because it's going to be taking you places. It's going to, I don't see anything about opening up new worlds or opening up a new path for you. It would not be surprising if you already know what I'm talking about with what it is that you want to nurture. There is, of course, with the starting of the Lovers card and such good cards following it, could be a relationship thing. There could be a relationship that you are wanting to nurture and is going to blossom. The only question I have is with Estibus coming here. Now, Estibus, the angel of divination, talks about that which is foretold. And you cannot control that which is foretold. So sometimes that card has a warning. But here, oh, I get it, because I'm not feeling bad about it, but I'm not feeling entirely good about it either. It's almost like where you see yourself ending up on this journey and where you actually end up are two slightly different things, because the real world gets involved. However, the real world getting involved is not a bad thing. And so when you're halfway through the process and you say, right, by paying attention to these details, hang on a minute, I know what I'm wanting to be, but I'm going to end up there and I don't want to be there. Well, go with it. Because just because you end up there doesn't mean that you will remain there, but all the way along that path you will be who it is that you are wanting to be. So that is looking really, really positive for you. There is, I keep using phrases like an opening up, but that's not quite right. There's a transition, there's a journey that is almost planned. Almost. It's more of a feeling than a list of directions from Google Maps. You know, there's, I know where I'm wanting to head. It's almost like it unfolds as you walk along this path, with the growth under the sun, with the harvest provided by the Empress. So it's dynamic, it's changing all the way along, but it really will take you from one state of being to a whole new state of being. And it's not going to end up quite where you expect, but that's not a bad thing. Right, that's a lot, Cancer. All right, that was quicker than I thought it would be. But yes, enjoy this. This is one thing that, yes, you're wanting to nurture something, but enjoy every single minute. Because if you're not enjoying it, somewhere along the line, you're doing it wrong. All right? Cheers.